everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on my complexion makeup, so basically just the base makeup. And I'm also going to kind of run through what I do to prep my skin as well before I apply any makeup. I do have an eyebrow tutorial which I done, and I'll leave the link to that in the description box below. Just because I will already have my eyebrows done before we start and it just saves a little bit of time. So if you're interested in watching this video at all, don't forget to leave it a big thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be so great, I would be so thankful. And I'm not going to ramble on too much, I just want to get right into this tutorial. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Jason, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, I really do appreciate it. And yeah guys, let's just go ahead and jump into this complexion tutorial. Okay, so let's just get right into it. So the first thing I like to do before I put any makeup at all on my skin, including primers, is that I like to do my skincare first. Now, something that I've been loving, and I've probably purchased about 10 bottles of this stuff because it's so good. It makes my skin feel so refreshed underneath all the makeup. When I take all my makeup off, my skin just feels so good and I love it. And I'm pretty sure everyone's going to agree with me on this. It is the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water. This is honestly such a good facial spray and I use it like daily. Whether I put makeup on or not, I always use this. And my skin just feels so good. So yeah, I'm just going to give my face a good squirt with this. So if you're looking for a good skincare spray, this is definitely it. So the next one I'm going to go in with is a recently new product, but I do like it a lot. It is the E.L.F. Aqua Primer Mist, which looks like this. I absolutely love this stuff. It leaves your skin feeling so refreshing. Just like that spray before, except this is a primer, that's a facial spray. I'm going to go ahead and give my face a good squirt with this as well. So the next one I'm going to go in with is my trusty Benefit Porefessional Primer. And what this is going to do is this is just going to minimise the appearance of pores. And I don't take a lot of this, I literally just take about that much. And then just apply it on my forehead and up here. Now you want to make sure that you're going outwards from your nose, just because it will sink into your pores a little bit better as if you were doing it like this. And yes, my skin is going very red. So I'm just going to let all that set into my skin and then we're going to move on to foundation. So the foundation I'm going to go in with is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in the shade Light 44 Cool. This is a great foundation, it has amazing coverage on it and it's a matte finish. And then I'm going to go in with my Morphe M439 buffer brush. I'm just going to start on my neck. My number one fear is when your foundation just is not blended into your neck and you're like, get a blending brush now. So literally just taking out doing my double chin. And then I literally just work my way up. I'll try and avoid underneath my eyes as much as I can, just because when you apply your concealer you don't want it to be too cakey underneath your eyes, because that is how the concealer really does set underneath your eyes and it just sits there and it looks really cakey. So you want to just avoid your eyes as much as possible because that is what the concealer is for. Just moving on to my forehead. So once my foundation is applied, just go in with my damp beauty blender and kind of just go all over my face, just because I feel like that just really makes it look a bit more smooth. And I just kind of go everywhere and make sure that everything's blended out nicely. For a while now, I just never really liked using a beauty blender to apply foundation, just because I feel like it soaks up a lot of your product into the sponge, whereas a brush, it's that densely packed that it actually distributes most of the product on your face, if not all the product on your face. And it does like an okay job at blending things out as well. This is why I use a brush first and then I'll go in with a beauty blender afterwards, just to make sure everything's nice and evened out. I know I'm looking a little bit odd with this concealer underneath, but usually once I have all my contour, my highlight and all that on, it does kind of balance it out. Plus, I usually do put eyeshadow on, so this usually is not shown, so please don't pay attention to that whatsoever. Just pretend it's not there. Okay, now moving on to concealer. I usually go in with two concealers, so I'll go in with the MAC Pro and Wear Concealer first in the shade NW15. And then what I'll do is I'll use the Kat Von D concealer in a lighter shade and just go in the more higher points of my face just to brighten up a little bit more. So I'm just going to use this brush. This is the same brush that I use to clean the top of my eyebrows. I'm just going to literally just go in and start applying my concealer. So I like to go from here I like to kind of bring it down to like the side of my nose, the bottom of my nose, and I kind of like to bring it up here, so as that this area is also getting covered, and a little bit in here because there's still a bit of redness, so I just what conceals for. I just like to bring it all, I don't like to go right underneath my eyes, I just kind of like to take it all the way up here, so I'll just kind of like a triangle shape underneath your eye, and I'm just going to do the same in the other eye. So I've just hit that down the bridge of my nose as well, and I'm just going to put some on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. So once all that's on, I'll go in with another concealer, which is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade Light 1 Neutral, which is really pale, as you can see. I'm pretty sure it's like the shade up from white, so I don't use a lot of this. I literally just go right underneath the eyes. As you can see, it's like almost white. And I just kind of bring it along here. I'm just going to get the tip of my nose and the bridge so slightly. And I kind of just like to go right in the centre of that one. And then just here on this one. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just blend all of this in. So I kind of just like to do light pattern motions, because if not it will lift. I feel like it just lifts the concealer if I don't do light pattern motions. I know some people will just like to really punch their face when they're doing it, but no. So I kind of just like to work the bottom first, and I kind of work my way up. And what I'll do is I'll just go right underneath my eye. I'll just go right underneath my eye. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun translucent loose powder, and I'm just going to lightly set underneath my eyes. Just lightly. And this is literally right after I blended it out. You don't want to mess about, you want to have this ready on the go, because under your eyes will crease pretty quickly. And I'm just going to blend out the other eye. And then again just going right underneath my eyes. And then again just setting it really quickly with translucent powder. So that's both my under eyes done, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the rest of my concealer. So once everything is nice and blended out, what I do like to do is I like to go ahead and bake. So I'm just going to take more of my Coty Airspun translucent powder on a beauty blender. So just kind of placing this under here. This is just going to make sure that everything is solidified into place. Just with my chin, put my forehead, and a little bit on the bridge of my nose. I just take some of this on a powder brush, and I just kind of tap off the excess, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this powder. Make sure you set your neck. I don't like to leave my bake on for long, I just like to leave it on until after I've kind of powdered my whole face. And then what I'll do is I'll just take my brush and kind of just like, I don't like to wipe it off, I kind of just like to stipple it all into place. Just kind of pushing it into my skin. This bit here is really annoying now. Usually what I would then do is just go in and put on my eye base and just set that into place, but I'm not putting on eyeshadow in this video, so we're just going to skip that step completely. Okay, so the next thing I would then do is contour. So for that I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit in light medium. And the colours that I use is these two shades mixed together. So I'm just going to take my Real Techniques contour brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip into Fawn just a few times, and then I'm going to dig into Java just a few times as well. And I tap off the excess. And then what I like to do is I kind of like to mark out from the corner of my ear to the corner of my mouth. So that's the direction I want to be going in. I just kind of like to start here. And what I like to do is I just kind of like to put my face to the side like this. I kind of like to just work it into the corner of my ears first and just kind of blend it upwards. So this is like my baseline. I don't want to go past that line that I've made. I just kind of want to blend it upwards. So just blending it up, and I kind of like to blend it up here as well. I'll just bring it up to my temples or my forehead because I have a big forehead, so I kind of like to need to contour that down. So I'm just going to go in and do the other side now. So again, just keeping that same rule from your corner of your ear to the corner of your mouth, that's the direction you're going in. And I just kind of like to map it out again. And then just take it up to my forehead. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. So I do move on to a different contour palette, which is the Urban Decay Shapeshifter Contour Palette. And I take this very cool tone colour here, and then I'm going to show you how I chisel up my nose. So what I like to do is I just like to take this really flat, kind of fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dip into this really cool tone shade here. Now the trick that I like to do is I just like to hold it at the beginning of my brow and hold it right down. I kind of like do the same on this side. So that's how slim I want my nose to be. So I'll just start from here. And kind of just start mapping out a straight line like that. I know it doesn't look much just now, but once it's all blended out and stuff, it'll look better. And then I kind of just like to bring it to like a point or just like a curve. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same on the other side. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend out those edges. And not at all looking harsh. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face a little bit using my Benefit Hoola bronzer, this angled brush, and just kind of bronze up my face a little bit. It kind of intenses the contour as well, which is what I like about it. And then I kind of just like to bring up to my forehead. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with my Coty Airspun translucent loose powder and my beauty blender again, and I'm going to go and bake, clean up underneath my contour and at the side of my nose. So just kind of going right underneath and bringing it to the corner of my mouth. Just go in right at the sides of my nose contour. So I just like to leave that on for a little bit and I'll be right back. So I've just brushed off all of that bake and now I'm going to go in with my favourite part, which is highlighter. And the highlighter that I'm going to be using today is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero palette. Blend in the camera. And just above the tail of my brow as well, I'm just going to blend it up. And I'm just going to apply some of this on my cupid's bow as well. Damn, girl. Apply a little bit on the tip of my nose. So just on the bridge of my nose as well. Okay, so now that is my base done, I'm now just going to go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm now back and I've just went ahead and kind of completed my makeup. So I never done much. I literally just applied some of the Kiko waterproof mascara and the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Sasha. So that brings this video to an end, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it and I hope this helped you out and gave you new tips and tricks on how to do your base makeup. So if this helped you out in any way at all or you just liked the video, don't forget to leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos from me in the future. Once again, thank you so much guys for watching and I hope you all have a nice day or night wherever you are and I will see you again in my next video. Bye guys.